BKK is short for Budo Kenkyukai, which translates as the Martial Arts Research Association. My title is Kaicho, which really just means Organisation Senior. On November 24, 2019, I sustained what I would consider to be a remarkable catastrophic injury that potentially could have altered the outcome of my life. And it challenged my identity, not just my ability.
We were doing round kicks on the beach, and basically he went down and didn't get back up.
My meniscus had torn and the patella tendon had actually shredded.
We kind of thought he was joking to begin with until he lost a lot of colour in his face, and it was like, oh, okay, whoops, okay, there's something really wrong here.
That injury was resultant of years of wear and tear underneath, inside the knee joint itself. Kind of like blaming your heart attack on your last cream bun. That wasn't the case. It wasn't the kick that went bad. It was just a result of wear and tear. So when they opened the leg up, there was remarkable damage to the knee.
I think it was a shock to all of us, because it was sort of the first inclination that we've had that he's not immortal, and I think that was a bit of a shock for both him and for us.
So my left leg would be pivoting and turning. I've trained 3 and 4 nights a week times 30 years. It's literally tens of thousands of strikes. There's a lot of wear and tear on the joint. The surgeon said that you'll probably find that your kicking days are behind you. It wasn't the outcome that I had intended for myself. The practice of martial arts has defined me. It's been my life's work. So to hear a comment like that, well, I wouldn't kick again, it did not settle well with me at all. The first part was to prove it to myself that we weren't going to take that. This is just a setback, that's all I saw it. And I just said that we would see about that in the future.
He's a very unique personality, and he's got more determination than anybody I think I've ever met in my life. And so if somebody tells him he can't do something, he's like, right, let's see how soon I can prove them wrong. The game has never settled for that will do. He's always been, let's go one kick higher, one kick more. We have a saying in the dojo, moichido, which means just one more.
It says, Graham, you've got one more in you, mate. Get up. When I face that brick wall or I face that challenge, I'll tell myself, one more round, mate. One more round. Moichido. Growing up in Scotland, I was bullied, pushed around, and when I walked into the dojo in 1982, I fell in love, and the love affair has never ended. Most people will stop at the wall as soon as they hit it. Martial artists don't. And the dojo can teach you that. You can keep fighting. You can keep going.
You don't not come back just because something's hard. He was back on the mat as soon as he could be. You should be back on the mat as soon as you can be.
It's about getting back up once you've been knocked down. If the students are inspired by that and see that as motivation, then that's my job done, right?
He was back training before the doctor said he was able to be. I was very concerned because the last thing we wanted was for him to do more damage.
Pain is a huge motivator, but pain is also a huge demotivator. And when it's your life's work, it becomes your identity. And there were times, in the dark of night, where I did question that. Who would I become? Who am I outside of martial arts if I'm not in martial arts? You're allowed to feel bad. It's okay to say that you're not fine. It's okay to seek help. It's okay to ask for others to stand beside you and help prop you up. Even on the day, I was surrounded by people to help pull me out of that water. I'm surrounded by brilliant martial artists and even better friends. So if you're going through similar things, reach out, talk to people. Feel the pain. It's okay to accept it, but don't give up. Have a plan and work towards that plan. Work through it. Bounce back.